done planted one and it got me. That lemon drop done did a little pot and I'ma keep on doing my hobby. Time to rock and roll with a reaper, baby. Maybe get a little stinger, bringing heat now, baby. I'ma keep on going, maybe get a little seven pots of chili, good enough for my pepper crop. What you gonna do with it? Maybe make a little powder and I put it in your vodka, yeah. Maybe act a fool with it. Maybe make another vid burning up, just act like I'm cool with it. Bring the main vein when you eat the brain strain. Peter Pepper has a fire, better get ready for pain. When I came to the game, I had something to prove. Turns out I might have been a little bit insane. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it go. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Can't wait till they make me hurt. Can't wait till I put them in the dirt. Can't wait till they grow real high, and I can't wait till they make them tears squirt. Yeah, I got Battalion, Hell's Bells, and Board 9 coming in the ghost pots creeping. Got all y'all running, but I'm just about to eat them. I'ma have a little fun and I'ma have regrets. Yeah, probably a ton. When they grow, I have a little talk with them. Like, hey, let's take a little walk. Listen, little guy, you need to grow up. Maybe get real strong and make someone throw up. If not, that's okay though. Be mild, I don't mind if you say so. Cause I'm a pepper lover, I'ma be here for the K, bro. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. What you know about them ahis? Done planted one and it got me. That lemon drop done did a little pot and I'ma keep on doing my hobby. Time to rock and roll with a reaper, baby. Maybe get a little stinger, bringing heat now, baby. I'ma keep get a little seven pots of chili, burning up from my pepper crop. What you gonna do with it? Maybe make a little powder and I put it into vodka, yeah. Maybe act a fool with it. Maybe make another vid burning up, just act like I'm cool with it. Bring the main vein when you eat the brain strain. Peter Pepper has a fire, better get ready for pain. When I came, got something to prove. Turns out I might have been a little bit insane. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Can't wait till they make me hurt. Can't wait till I put them in the dirt. Can't wait till they grow real high, and I can't wait till they make them tears squirt. Yeah, I got Battalion, Hell's Bells, and Board 9 coming in the ghost pots creeping. Got all y'all running, but I'm just about to have a little fun and I'ma have regrets. Yeah, probably a ton. When they grow, I have a little talk with them. Like, hey, let's take a little walk. Listen, little guy, you need to grow up. Maybe get real strong and make someone throw up. If not, that's okay though. Be mild, I'm trying if you say so. Cause I'm a pepper lover, I'ma be here for the K, bro. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Pepper loving, we on a roll. Pepper loving, just let it grow. Look at this thing grow now. Pepper loving,
And howdy to everybody out there. Sorry about the voice clearing, haven't been talking in a while, but you don't even know if anybody was there to hear it. So that's a good thing. Alrighty then. Today is Thursday, And what do we do on Thursday? We play Minecraft on Thursday. Oh, I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to play today. But I think we'll wait till we get a few more people in here before we say hello. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do today. I'm just watching the playback to see how much of a delay there is in it. I tried to change it up a little bit to make the delay a little bit less. So let's stop right here and see how long it takes to get there. Yep, right about 12 seconds. So that's a good thing. Unknowing Axel is in the house. Be ready, everybody. It's the Yankee Ace Block Show. Oh, boy. Oh, at least you didn't put in building blocks. Yep. How you doing tonight, Unknowing? We're lucky I'm even here tonight. I spent most of the day thinking today I wasn't even going to make it. Pretty well. Why so? Because internet service company is Comcast. Their main offices are up in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, which is about 100 miles north of here. Roughly. Whoa, got a noise in my ear. Mr. Garden is in the house. 10 bits. Putz quit giving Yankee bits. I don't know if Putz has been around. But yeah, he's been having a couple of family issues going on, but thank you much for the bits. I appreciate that. Oh, and welcome to the stream again tonight. I appreciate you showing up. Same with you, Unknowing. But I was explaining to Unknowing why I thought I might not even get here tonight. So Comcast has their main office in St. Paul, about 100 miles from here. They have a main trunk fiber optic line that's buried that goes from Minneapolis, St. Paul, almost due south, and it goes down alongside one of the highways. Somewhere about 75 miles from here, somebody accidentally cut one of the fiber optic lines a little bit after 9 o'clock this morning. As of 2 o'clock this afternoon, it was not, they didn't even know where it was. Is chatbot not on? Yes, chatbot is on. It should be working. But anyway, yeah, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, they hadn't found where the break was. And about 10 minutes after 5 tonight, we finally got service back. But my register at the store is all internet controlled, so I couldn't even open today because they couldn't run anything through the register. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to close it and reopen it. Okay, just 1 second here. I don't remember the steps. This is the first time I've actually restarted it. Okay, chatbot's coming up. Progress bar is going slow, but it's moving. And it says successfully connected. Try it again, Mr. Garden. Because it didn't ask me for a key or anything else. It just came up and the main console says, attempting to connect, successfully connected. Moderators of this channel are such and such. Attempting to connect, successfully connected. There it goes. Alright, it looks like we have connection. Whoops, wrong order. That one, and then this one. That way it comes up right. And go back here and bring the game back up, which you guys can't even see. Sweet, it is working. Oh man, and it just walked right off the edge. So anyway, yeah, fiber optic line got cut somehow. Don't know how, don't know exactly where, but we're back up now. Unknowing Axel, Mr. Garden, yep. Diggy Rock is really tired for some reason. Howdy, hey, Yankee Ace. Howdy, Mr. Diggy Rock. I don't know why you're tired. You didn't, I mean, you went to bed at 6 o'clock this morning. I mean, yeah. And Diggy Rock is getting his stuff put together so that he can start streaming as well. In fact, giving him a little help with it and getting closer. Maybe Mr. Garden would know, or Unknowing Axel would know, why it's not picking up your microphone. But that's neither here nor there. iTechnical. I don't have an iTechnical. Alright. So I am not 100% sure what we want to do tonight. Like I was saying, I wasn't even sure we were going to be here. So, what should we do tonight? And no, not building out of diamond blocks. Oh, I forgot that one. The monkey one. TB. So, exclamation TB. TB as in boy, I think. Oh, it's TD. Yeah. I know why it's not picking it up. It has no hands. Oh, jeez. I want to know why it's not working. Yeah. Oh, getting technical again. That's a good thing. Alrighty. Like I say, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do tonight, but I did notice something when I was running around the other day, that all of our subway stations are not not all of them have houses on them. Gold Farmer is working good again. As you can see, I'm back up to 41 levels already. Turtle Egg is working well when something actually spawns down here. Oh, good idea. Hopefully you're saying good idea to the subway houses. Because we don't have all of them up yet. Subway stations. Alright, how many are here? 2 piggies, not worth it. And this is the gravel pit, so we have our little house there. This one's the bank, so we have our house there, we know that for sure. Another piggy. Make one a Subway restaurant. Oh. The Pepper Potts is good at that kind of stuff. We played on a server for a while one time, and he did a really close duplication of the shop, all the way down to the different tables and the such. I find it interesting. We look at, internet access and we take it for granted and that kind of stuff. But when it goes out, you really miss it. And when it goes out for all the stores and everything else, yeah, that makes it even worse when all the registers run on it. And they can't do any credit card stuff. Alright, bad time to come into the overworld. Alright, I was looking around this one and I couldn't figure out, well, I shouldn't say couldn't figure out, wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do as far as the house went on this one. Oh, I know, I work for an ISP now, so yeah. Yep, first-hand experience at it. Okay, so we got a lot of birch trees. What is that? Okay, not birch. Probably spruce? Oak. Okay. I'm just waiting for something to come and attack us. If you don't want it to be nighttime, make it not nighttime anymore. Before I met my girlfriend 2 years ago, I had not had internet or a mobile phone or cable, etc. for over 5 years. That's interesting. I haven't, well, I was going to say I haven't had cable TV in a while. I just haven't turned my TV on in a year and a half. I have real basic cable because it's, 30 channels and it was $1 extra a month with my internet package. Actually, this area right here could make for a nice house. Or, I wonder. Ouch. I used other people's or hotspots. It was a quite responsible time. Now I cannot get anything done. Hi, Creeper. Bob the building inspector. We have one other house that's over a lake or over an ocean. But it could be interesting doing something out around like this peninsula or right where this tree is. Let's see. Yeah, bigger than I thought it was. Okay. Is that all the lead? Yep, all the wood. Okay. Well, at least we got a lot of apples out of that one. Okay, so our portal's right there. Let's see. You could build a log cabin and use some strip logs to add a bit of contrast. Yep. Kind of what I was thinking. We could take and expand this out a little bit. But some type of single room log cabin type thing up here. Mr. Garden, you're not allowed to lurk. And I don't have a lurk command in. I keep forgetting to put that one in. Okay. Let's... Okay, we'll go over there. I didn't know I took so much damage. Come on. Llamas. I left it looking a little better than we found it. fisherman's shack like in They Are Billions. Another interesting idea. Little fishing cabin. It got up to 83 degrees here today. Bright and sunny. Temperature's going down now. I can feel it coming through the window, but okay, so I don't know if that. Okay, just gotta remember portal is that way. Okay. I don't know if that looks more natural or not, but I was trying for something a little on the natural side. Alright. Let's take half of those for now. Put them up there. Give us one of them. And would make a little more sense to have this go this way. Nope, that didn't work. Got a noise in my ear. Diggy Rock is now hosting me. Cool. Thank you much, Diggy Rock. That's mighty nice of you, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the host, just like it says there. Thanks, man. Okay, so we want that one, that one, that one. Put in one of those. Put in one of those. One of those. One of those. And we ran out, but that's okay. So this will be our little dock. So we can stand out here and fish. Let's do 4 more of those. 2 of those. Give us a little chair to sit on for our fishing. So we can sit back and look at the beautiful terrain. Throw our rod out. Or throw our bait out, hook out, whatever we want to call it. Okay. So now we're going to need some more oak logs. But we can get this started. How big do we want to have this? We know we're going to go 3 high. That's for sure. And if we come out to here, that'll give us decent room. And this one would have to come out here because, oh, actually it could go here. If we take that one and that one, that's what you were talking about, right? As long as there's room for the one viewer. Yep. Are you going to move the portal? No, I'm going to leave the portal there. I'll make a pathway, a wooden pathway or something over to it. But right now we need to get some more wood. But that's what you were talking about with the strip logs. Add a little accent across it. Yep, that's what I was a-thinking. Alright, let's go grab some more oak. We got plenty of saplings, so we can take and replant them. And that is oak, right? Oak logs, yep. Did I miss one? It might be connected to this tree, and that's why they're not despawning. There they go. Wow, 32 saplings. Okay. Replant your trees. That's my motto. Not there though. Too close. I wonder if I can put those in my offhand. I can. What do I think about the new village buildings in 114? I like them. I like the new designs of them. I like how they're more intricate and better detailed. I like that all of them have at least one, if not two, beds in them. I'm glad I don't have to build them. Oh, for a second there, I thought I saw a creeper. I like that all the villages are different too, compared to, or depending on the biome that they're in. That's another thing. Trees are growing as fast as I can cut them down. I think we've created a forest. I wish they had gotten the swamp village to work though. Yeah, I haven't seen Mo Yang's version of it. Green did a video on what his interpretation of the swamp one would have been, or it could have looked like. And I think he did a pretty good job with it, but all speculation. But it was entertaining to watch him build it. Okay, any more saplings, apples? Okay, let's do this. Don't need those for now. Don't really need that for now. I must have accidentally right-clicked a couple of the logs because we got stripped ones here. I don't know how that happened. Now it's symmetrical. That works. Yankee Appleseed doing his part for the greater world. You got it. Get in there, plant some trees. Okay, so our roof is going to go on top of there. So we should, in theory, I would think, go like this. And then run these ones across again. And hopefully we can get back up to this one. So put it facing down. Those ones sideways. Down, sideways. Get us out of the way. Okay, so we got a frame of the stripped logs. How should we do the walls? Should we do the walls in planks? Or should we do the walls like an actual log cabin where we got the logs going across? I wonder what this would look like if we did that. You hit it like that, and then something like that. I actually like that. And we can see the rings in it, yeah. How many logs do we have left? Not too many. Okay. So basically what we did was that. Came across. Did that. Came across. Came across like that. Yeah, we need some more logs. Now this one we're going to have the door in. So we'll go 2, 2, 2. Okay, so that'll be our door. Now we need however many for there. Geez, they're so close together you can't tell which tree is which. At least we didn't plant the huge jungle trees out here. I'm not even sure I have jungle tree saplings. Do you have nether brick stairs? That would be good for the roof, and a cobble wall for a chimney. Just throwing ideas out there. I'd have to look in the ender chest to see what blocks I have in there. But otherwise, it's not going to be hard to get ender bricks. I gotta get up there anyway. Okay, that's next tree over. Pick up this stuff. I know a lot of people don't like cutting trees down. I find it kind of fun with the way that the different designs grow. Never know what you're going to get. And by the way, throw out ideas all you want. I am always open for ideas. Okay, there's something. There's one right up there. And yes, it's getting dark. Oh, come on. There's one. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that did it. I actually like the way trees grow. Don't get me wrong, a good scar tree is nice, but it's a lot of work. That much is true. I don't know how that guy does that stuff. Especially that latest build he's got with the rockets. I never even thought about doing stuff like that, and yet he just pops it out. I know it's a lot harder than just, like, pop it out, but how he does it, I'll never know. Okay, those leaves are going now. So that should take care of that tree. Oh, I did miss one up over there. Oh, really? Who hit me and how did you hit me? Well, something hit us. Ah, Skelly Bob right over there. Was a Skelly Bob right over there. Okay, got a couple of blocks stuck up there. There's got to be something else. They're probably connected to this tree. Okay. Yep. Despawning quick enough. We have a floating little island up there. Isn't that interesting? Skelly Bob! Due west. Due east. Do whichever way. I'm surprised nobody made a comment about going out of my way to get rid of that little island. Inventory is full. Nah, I like floating islands. But if you don't, that's cool. It's not that I don't like them. They're just not right. A lot of times I'll leave them, but if it's going to be somewhere where I'm going to be often, I take them out. These don't plant on dirt, right? Nope, or sand. Oh, 19 left. We might hold off on the other 19. Wow. Some have grown already. Might help to not put away the things that we're using. Okay. Let's see. Nether brick stairs. Roof and then cobble wall for chimney. Okay. So that doesn't say anything about this part. Object, fly. Fly! Okay, why are we not flying? There we go. Oh, you could have built something down there too. Alright, so we want to get some nether brick. And you're saying nether stairs for the roof. That raises the question of, where are we? We're in a not too great place at the moment. I think I went the wrong way. Let's see what's here. Snowy tundra. Okay, we knocked into something over here. Yep, definitely something. We don't have to make it look beautiful, but we can at least make it look nice. until we dig in too far again. Oh, come on, click something. Okay, how much did we get? That should be enough for a while, I would think. That's right, I gotta burn these, don't I? Got to smelt them, man, smelt them. Alright, we need to acquire some cobble. We get lucky once in a while and find some coal. Oh, I was using the wrong one. Okay. I made 2 silky babes. I don't believe that. You see my predicament, don't you? You can't make a furnace out of stone. It's got to be out of cobble. Yeah, that was a nice amount of surface coal. I was surprised to see that much. Oh, I did make the furnace. No, I didn't make the furnace. I need to make the furnace. Oh, wooden tools are so slow. Whoa, got a noise in my ear. Unknowing X is now hosting me. Cool. Thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that as well. You just wanted to see me jump, didn't you? Yep, you did. I believe it. Oh, I tell you. No, I'm kidding, of course. But thank you much for the host. Ever since I put 114 on here to go and play in the realm, every time I open up this world, it starts the achievements over. Nope, more eyes on the stream, hopefully. Yeah. And maybe somebody will see and say, oh, you're watching him? Let me go and watch. Because I'll admit, that's what I do a couple of times here and there. Yep, Okay, crafting bench, put it in here. Okay, so now we can make those. And if we make those, how many are we going to be able to make? 6. Okay. I'll let that one go for right now. So, unknowing, what are you going to stream next? Or what are your plans for it, I should say? I have a block of iron in here. I have many blocks of iron in here. I'm hoping Sunday, hopefully. Okay, cool. We need... I think Mr. Garden was talking about streaming today, but unfortunately with my internet being out all day, I was unable to check. So Mr. Garden, if you're here, you could let me know. Okay, now we need another furnace. I changed my net package, so I'll have to change the settings, I think. I didn't get a notification if you did. Alright. You might have to change settings as far as up and download speeds go. But otherwise, it should be pretty much automatic, I would think. Or I would hope anyway. Oh, I thought I had more nether brick in there. Okay, well, we got almost 2 stacks to go yet. $32 sand. And we don't have enough cobble for another furnace. Alright, let's put these. Oh, we can just go there and there. Ah, we got a drone coming at us. Luckily, we can do that. I had to fiddle with it when I started. It was trying to upload at a higher bitrate than my setup could handle. That was with the automatic settings. Okay. I don't know where to find the test connection thing when you're first setting it up, or it goes and tests it. After that first initial setup, I don't know where to find it. Okay, that drone should be coming up any time now. There it is, right there. Ah, buddy. Oh, and he didn't drop his shovel. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. That's not right. That one's on the close. Hi. Bye. Spend all that time turning into a drone and then, yep, it's over. Okay, so if we're going to do this, we're only going to get 16 out of that. Oh boy, we're going to need a lot more. Nothing like waiting for the furnace to kick it out. I might have to go back to the main base and get the nether brick from there. I miscounted by 1. Can't believe it. 1. And nobody else caught it. Because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's going to take 26 stairs just to cover the outer of one layer. And we have 16. Okay. Yes, we could do it. We could go mine some more. But it'd be shorter just to go back and grab some. Whoa. Ouch. Kinetic energy. Pain in the face when you face plant in the wall. Just a buzzing along on our subway system. So Diggy Rock was I was helping him get his stream going, and he was showing off his world. It's pretty interesting. He's got the videos up on his. Well, there should be a couple there. If you want to go and see them. But the last one's the best one. There's no sound because we couldn't get the microphone to work, but you can still see everything. That might be enough. At least it doesn't take us long to get there with the setup we have. For some reason, when I'm playing, my screen doesn't update the information on the bottom, so I can never tell how many people are watching at the moment. And for the 5 of you watching, thanks. Yeah, I like it. I love it. I appreciate it. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you so much. Had to think for this for a second. Was this the right one or not? Luckily for us, it is. I hope. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, how should we build this? One peak up and put the nether brick stairs on the edges with the logs in between, or should we do it in a cone shape going up with the skylight in the top of it? Which way should we do this one? Or I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is that one? I forget how many that one was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it won't work on this one. Sure, just drop it. Come on. Come on. Okay. First layer is always the hardest one. So yeah, while the internet was out earlier, I was on my other computer, and I thought I'm gonna bring up my old Minecraft world, and it wouldn't load for me because it couldn't connect and get the 1.11 downloads. So I started a new world in 1.13, and it decided that it didn't want to work. In fact, it wanted to shut my computer off. After the third time, I said, okay, that's enough. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was just going to say, I didn't get that one back. I suppose nobody's, well, I was going to say nobody's asking what I'm doing, but you probably figured it out by now. Is the chat even working at the moment, guys? You guys haven't said anything in a while. Oh, I know what I should do. Actually, you can call me EXO. I was raiding with a party of 15. Wow, hey EXO, how you doing tonight? Somebody want to give Mr. EXO a shout out for us, please? I would appreciate that. And how did today's stream go? I wasn't able to join because my net access was out for most of the day. But how you doing tonight? Hopefully your stream has been going well, as usual. And thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that a whole lot. Just a second here. Finish the perimeter. How are you? I'm doing really good. Big old shout out for you. Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good. Like I said, somebody accidentally cut the main fiber line coming into our area, and they cut off internet access for a good portion of the state. So I didn't have net access all day, so I wasn't able to watch from home or the store, but it came back up about 5 o'clock, so I got to get back on. And yeah, it was quite the interesting, to say the least. But you got the perimeter done. That's a good thing. Did you finish it within the allotted time, or was that, you mentioned the 28 hours that it was going to take. Did you finish it in that time? Almost done. Cool. Yeah, kill that person. I bet you a lot of people wanted to. I couldn't even open my shop today because my registers are all based on having internet access for processing cards and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I lost a day's worth of business too. But that's neither here nor there. Almost done. I have 4 left on my clock. Cool. Tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, if you're on during the day, I should be able to watch up until about 3 p.m. Central Time. It was 50-hour challenge. It's going to be close. Ooh. Okay, I didn't know it was a challenge part. I missed that part. But cool. Just so you know what I'm doing, I have I call it my subway system through the nether. And there's 23 different stops on it. Each one of the stops has a portal that comes down. Like this one is right over by that post right there. And I build a house out of the materials at that area. And I just build the different style ones. And this is the project for the day. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how I can take and set this up, because I wanted to have it look like a outdoor grill, but having 2 grills or 2 furnaces just doesn't look right. So I want to try it with 4 and see what 4 look like. You know, like some fancy schmancy grill that somebody made. Oh, can't get up that way. Alright, we'll go this way then. Ah! Derp counter. Okay, so then we'll put those up in the back. And 2 of those there. One there, one there. One there and one there. Hopefully all the space in there, well, I guess that would still work. It's going to be close. Yeah, but you'll be able to do it. Okay, So now the question is, does that look good? And no, it doesn't. Okay, I don't like that. If I did a couple, let's see here. If I did some of those instead, that's going to match with it a little bit better. Up we go. They just don't look good when they're connected. One looks odd. So if we went, put that there, that one there, then went up two. The theme for this house is supposed to just be a little fishing cabin out in the middle of nowhere. Somewhere to get away from. Yep, barbecue. Octomoro says hi. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the stream. All the raiders, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. I never thought I'd see a striped oak house. That was actually one of the guys in the chat suggested doing that with the nether brick stairs roofing. I don't know if I like that style. I might make it into a A-frame, but yeah, I thought it would be an interesting texture to try. I was gonna put planks down, but I thought I've done that on so many others that I'm just gonna do it this way. Granted, it still needs a bunch of touches yet, but those are coming. They're coming. Might not look the greatest, but I'm having fun with it. Oh, sorry about that. Took a swig of my juice and it went down the wrong way. But now I can just come and sit right in my chair here, throw my fishing rod out, or my fish out, or my rod, use my rod, yeah. Exos, penguins, and sliding in, prepare for hugs. Yep. Really cool currency hugs. I like that. I don't know if I like these fences going across here either. That almost makes it look just a little too low. Oh, much better. Penguins. Alright, I think we should go see what it looks like from a distance. Before the sun goes down, or as the sun's going down. That actually looks pretty cool. You know, for its main purpose of being a fishing shack out in the middle of nowhere, yeah, I think that looks good. Now we got to build the dockway out. I guess we could just put in a little dock, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. Sleep! Read the mobs, we'll get you. Yeah. Okay, let's take... And if we put in... a little bit of dirt right there. Let's run those out. Nope, that's in the wrong spot. Because we want to have a opening of at least 2. And then we'll come over here. And our portal's right up there. Alright, boat. Into the slip. There we go. And like that. Okay, so now I want to have a nice, decent way to get up here. Alright, so now we'll make a nice little pathway going here. I never said I was good at driving a boat. Granted, we just come out of the portal and just fly over, but still. Okay, let's get rid of this first one. Well, we're just going to leave it. That's not bad. Not bad at all. In the beginning, before we beat the dragon, before we got our elytra. Yeah. Enough said there. And we don't have any other food, right? Nope. That goes in there, that goes in there. Don't know where we got the leaves, but okay. That goes in there. And pretty much everything else is normal inventory. Okay. Opinions. What else can go on here to make it look better? Boat driving is hard, yeah. You know, if you're going long distance and on almost straight line, it's perfectly fine. But, you know, the tight corners, man. You're bouncing off the walls all the time. Or at least I am. Alright, let's do another distance look here. See, that looks like a nice quaint little shack out in the middle of nowhere. Which is pretty much what it was supposed to look like. Oh, sure, we jump on a tree that we can't even see it from. And just so you know, this is where we got all the wood from. And I replanted everything as we, or most all of it as we were going. That's why there's so many trees here. It's looking good, thank you. Like I said, these are just little houses that we just put around each of the portals. That way we're not always in just one biome all the time and one base all the time. I'll give you a quick tour of some of the others. The tunnel that we're in right now, from the end of it to the main hub, is 5,480 blocks. And probably 60% of it is tunnels over lava lakes. And the places where I could find a mountain that I was going into where I could build a bigger hole, or dig a bigger hole, that's where I put in a station. So this station is the snowy tundra, the nether brick that we just used for the roof we dug out of there. The snowy tundra is an interesting one. This is our quote-unquote deep freeze food storage building. So we have our nice little house. You know, nothing much. But then we have our deep storage building. That's this guy over here. You can tell it's deep storage because there's snow everywhere. But, like, not many of those in there. But main thing for this was storage of the cooked chicken. And this one has got all shulker boxes full of cooked chicken. So I have enough for that for a while. AK's in the house. Hey, AK. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing great. But yep, so all of these are storage boxes. And then we have our playful refrigeration system that runs back here. It's just kind of a Rube Goldberg type machine that does basically nothing but move stuff around. That's our refrigeration unit. Every time it clicks the ice out, and that cools the room. And then when it's cold enough, pulls it back in. So that's how we're keeping everything nice and chilled in here. That's a nice, decent-sized building. Made to look industrial. Doing all right. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain too much, but you know me, I sometimes still do. Somebody cut the fiber wire about 75 miles from me today, a little after 9, so internet access was out until just shortly after 5. So that was my excitement for the day. A good portion of the southern part of the state was out. And you're doing all right, and it's Friday tomorrow, hopefully. You got the weekend off? Okay, which one's this one? This is the Sand Island with the big ravine in the village. This house is kind of interesting in and of itself. I went through the portal the wrong way. Door's over here. No bed in this one. But yeah, we got another... Oh geez, who would do such a dastardly thing? Well, considering they're buried cables, somebody had to have been digging where they weren't supposed to be. But yeah, huge ravine, another village. And then my house is a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and I hear phantoms. And I shouldn't be hearing phantoms. Okay, how come I'm not seeing them? There they are. Okay, so we do need to sleep. And there's no bed in this house. I have to see a client tomorrow, but otherwise I'm off until Sunday. Ooh. Hopefully it's an easy client. Not like somebody who takes 6 hours to complete the process with. You can call me Exo did a raid, and I'm just, if he's still here, I'm trying to show him a few of the houses that we were making because we just did a new house. This is the Recognition Center. Oh, you're still here. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. So yeah. This one isn't the Recognition Center. It is the recognition center. Okay. So for those people that have subscribed to me, I have taken and put their names on signs, and from mob drops I've been saving all the gold and repairing it and putting it all on. AKA still has hers to be made. But yeah. Not really. She always schedules 1 hour and takes up 2. Oh. We got a few others back here that are being worked on. But the recognition center, another one of those interesting ones that was put up. Come on, we can fly. There we go. This one looks kind of interesting from the air too. And that was another fun one to build. So the rule of you build a house out of whatever material's there. The house was built out of that stuff there, but not the center. I didn't have that much gravel and stuff around, so yeah. Had to clarify that one. Because that one breaks the rules. Yeah, if we get all the way to the end here, going straight back without stopping anywhere except to change carts, takes about 20 minutes. Mountain biome. I don't believe we have a house here, but we can check. Yeah, this one. But nothing. Haha, too bad. You're frying. And that didn't feel very good. Made me jump out of my seat a moment. Okay, any damage to the house? One door got knocked out. Or 2 planks got knocked out. Where'd the 2 planks go? Alright, they were destroyed. Let's see if we got anything in the chest. Oh, we got a door. Okay, so it was just the door. Oh, that was interesting. But yeah, just a standard little house up in the mountains. I just noticed there's a floating thing there. Okay. Yeah, make me jump. Now, I think this... Again? Okay. Creepers are really liking me here. Let's go see what kind of damage this one did. Where did it blow up at? There is where it blew up at. Now, is there another one coming at us? Hey, he's right there. Well, looks better, but it doesn't look perfect. Okay, so anyway, there's the mountain house. Oh, excuse me. Yep, all of this is over lava lakes again. I think this section right here took me almost 4 hours to build. Okay, which one's this one? This is up in the mountains again. Okay, so I went a little nuts with this house. I wanted everything up high. Throw that in there. And nothing else that we need at the moment. But yeah, crafting table, furnace up there. Just a fun little house. And we haven't done much else here, but you can tell where we got the wood because I put too many trees back down. But yeah, nice little house. Alright, let's take and head back for home, because the next two on the subway are quite a bit longer than this one, and there's only 2 more stops before we hit the Woodland Mansion. But I'll give you a quick tour around the base. I don't think you've seen it yet. And that sure beats running. Haha, joke, joke. I should be singing some kind of song, but yeah. Chat would clear out real quick if I started doing that. Okay, this track did it again. The sound file isn't set up right on this track, going this way. Coming back the other way, it works fine. Don't know what's up with that. See, now it's working again. All the fun stuff. Which one's this one? Snowy Tundra, that's the food storage. I have a place I call the vault where I store all my valuables. Since I'm not there too often, these creepers aren't going to sneak in and blow it all up. One of these stations that came out in a mine shaft. Another one came out in the middle of an ocean. Or well offshore of in an ocean. Okay, forest biome, that's where we just were. That's where we built the fishing cottage. And through that portal is the ocean monument. I don't really have anything built at the ocean monument. I've just been scavenging the blocks on the monument itself. Okay, Sand Island. Said we're gonna stop at this one. This one's the vault one. And it's nighttime again, but all made out of stone slabs. Then if we come around this way, oops, there's a piggy over here. Not anymore. One other thing I've been doing for recognition for the different people is putting their names up in lights. This is one of my subscribers. The Pepper Pots. I say I need to get some more torches over there too. Let's go do that real quick. How are the drowned doing in their home? We can go find out. I think they're doing alright. Oh, come on. Not up there. Not up there. Now, let's miss a couple over here too. Nice. Thank you. And just a oddball little house again. This one's all out of stone slabs, but like I say, all the valuables are here. Got quite a bit of iron. Not so much for gold at the moment. Gunpowder, just extra storage for it, and a few slime blocks. And not many diamonds. But I figure don't come out here all that often, so it's safe to keep it all. We're only a few stops from the main base. This portal is just my gravel pit where I go to get all the gravel. I guess that just makes sense, huh? This one leads to the golem farm. Or the iron farm. This is the main hub, and that's for catching excuse me, pigmen. And we've got 3 tracks that run out of here. This one goes to we should show this one. Villager trading number 2. I gotta show this one. The left-hand rail goes to the Blaze farm, and then a couple other places after that. One is the space center that it goes to. So we got backup villagers hiding down behind there, just in case something happens to the main guys in here. And of course we got another pigman in here. So this is the second villager breeding area that I made, and I started organizing them all in boats when I found out that you put a boat down next to one, they just jump in, move it over, and then inch one over and they'll jump in. And they're still breeding a bit, and they're still calling in the golems. There's usually 7 golems in here, and there's 8 now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one back there, 8. So numbers increased again. But this is a main trading area, and they're all separated by their professions. And all of these guys came from this village. When I got here, there were only 2 villagers left, so I thought, or 3. So I thought it wasn't a big deal to take them. And we just water elevatored them up. The stands aren't done yet. I'm still working on those. But this is the main house. And yes, polished diorite. I rather like it. I don't use it often, but I use it once in a while. There's, I think, 110 or 115 villagers just in that holding area. That way is the Blaze farm, the space station, the portal that goes into the mine shaft, and another one, I forget what it is. Let's see here. That train goes to the end portal, and yeah, Blaze farm. And then if you like that villager trading area, this is the first one I made. Yeah, there are lots of villagers in that one, but wait till you see this one. This one is... The other one was the medium-sized one. This one, I'll let you judge for yourself. So we got garden area and everything else here. And we come around right here. And of course we got another golem sitting here. Buddy, move over. Hey! I'm trying to get by you. Excuse me, thank you. So this was originally a village. I put a wall all the way around, put a glass top over the top. Added more rooms, added more doors. And these guys breed like crazy. Taters. So the numbers constantly grow in here. And I leave the golems go because they protect them. Yep, there's a munchkin right there. So yeah, these keep growing. Heart's over there. Don't know how the golem got down here. He's normally not down here. But then we come over here and we got one of our main rooms. So the villagers will walk down over the wall, come down the stairs and come down here. And then when I get the ambition to, I take and put them into more boats. And then we have the original room. These aren't sorted nearly as well as the other ones, but lots of white coats. Didn't zombie get in at one time? Yes. Wiped out most everything on the lower level. The zombie came through the portal, and I left the gate down open on the other end. Came in and wiped out most everything on this end. On the bottom side, I had to rebuild from there. That's why I normally have the gates open, but yeah. And you can see they're doing the feeding thing. Speaking of which, here, have some taters. There, you picked them up. Not. Okay. This goes outside and it's daytime. This is a shorter way to get to where AKA was just talking about. So there's the monument to Mr. Diggy Rock. Get a little further out from it. A little higher. So yep, there's the Diggy Rock one. And if we come back this way, here's the 300 follower monument, the thank you monument for when I get to 300. It's not quite done yet, but it's getting there. And then if we go down around the back side here, this is a very large lake place. But down here is a holding chamber for a whole lot of drowns. So yeah, they'll have something to hold on to. There's a ruin somewhere around here. So they keep spawning in and they keep coming from that direction. So there's an ocean ruin somewhere. But yeah, I think we've got close to 30 in here. Yep, there's a one there right as we're talking. Come here, you. Go away. And the back side of the monument. This is the drop shaft to get them in there. This is how I catch them. Bubble baiter going up. I go and stand down by it and the bubbles catch them and shoot them up. Where am I going? I'm going over here. No, I didn't want to come over here. Too far. Ah, buddy. Bye, buddy. Like I said, this becomes a real leg machine. But they come up through the bubble vader. Up through there. Get pushed down here. Trapdoors, I hold them here, give them something to hold on to. Then open the trapdoor and they fall down into the bottom area. Ah, they look happy. Yeah. They spawn in oceans and rivers. No need to have ruins. Right. But I was building the monument and AKA said, well, I feel sorry for the drones. Why don't you make a nice safe habitat for them? And that turned into this whole project. That's why it's here. But they keep coming from that way. Chances are higher in rivers. Yep, but I've got like 6 or 7 tridents from the drones here. Then we'll fly off this way. There's Mr. Unknowing Axel's name up in lights. And over here is the 200 follower monument. And when activated, fireworks shoot up higher than the flags in the back. I didn't say that. Yes, you did. In my mind, you did. That's the story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. This is my drone farm and my phantom hunting place. This is my main base. That's a phantom trap that has 8 phantoms in it. Farm areas. We'll look at the base in a moment. But when we're talking about villagers, we built this village. And we can tour it a little bit more. But this was supposed to be a hotel, and somebody said, well, why don't you put in another villager breeder? So, we have another 40, 50 villagers in here. And, of course, a couple of golems that want to stand in the way. Hopefully that didn't hurt anybody. Okay, villagers, or golems aren't looking for me. They got their food area on this level. And then rooms down here that they can go in and out of. Some of the more valuable ones are locked in like her. Protect them. There's 2 more floors down below with gardens down below. And they run around all over the place. So that's about 350, 370 villages I have at this point in time. We built this village on rock and roll. Yeah, purposely did that off key. Well, then we've got our ship that we built with its long walkway up. And lookout towers with, lighthouse. Our little castle we built. And the village. This was all just bare mountaintop pretty much at the beginning. We spent quite a while building this up. But they're all 1 or 2 bedroom, or they're all 1 or 2 bed single room houses. And then, lookout towers. And then, like, track housing, that kind of stuff. And I see it's... Enderman came and took a block. Either that or it got struck by lightning. But, yep, all the ravines and everything else here are the way that they were for the most part. I cleaned some up. Do I have... Yes. And of course I didn't get all the way up. And of course I don't have any other blocks. On our little marketplace on the bottom. And yes, I noticed that other block over there that's missing too. But yeah, a marketplace with its interesting little fountain. Spectral arrows are cool. Alright, let's... So the castle, hot tub, king's quarters, the war room. So our map of, well, not everything. This only goes out to the 200 monument out there, 300 monuments over in this area, and then the other villages out there. And down here, we have the main area, throne, dining room, kitchen, all that kind of good stuff. And then, emergency exit. Emergency escape route in case the castle gets raided. Ah, no carts, darn it. And this comes out into my little mine. And then this is kind of a cool room. The only way you can tell you're moving is I couldn't get a light behind that block right. But yeah, look up, look down, everything looks the same. Infinity room in blue. And slime traps. Haven't checked those in a while. Haven't been here in a while, so there shouldn't be anything in them. Nope. And then up to our larger storage area. 2 more slime traps up here. Oh, I forgot to show something else down here. I have this habit of making very large mob farms. Now we're at level 11 or 10. We're at level 11. All this cobble is the outer corner of my mob farm. And it goes down to bedrock. And it goes another 20-30 blocks into the wall that way. And quite a bit further that way. And it's very effective. But it goes up to another slime farm or slime catcher. But yeah, this is the top of the mob farm. Water dispensers kick out, flood the whole area. This is dead center of it. And then that goes, or stops about 10-12 blocks from the end. run down, stay for a bit so they spawn on the other end, stay back here for a bit, turn the water on, and it flushes them all into the water vader and dumps them all right here. And you can actually sit and watch them when the water is pushing them in. But I don't want to start it up because it's a little bit of a lag machine. Then everything feeds out down into these chests down here. So yep, lower part of the base. Skelly spawner back there. Okay, semi-automatic kelp farm, fully automatic sugarcane farm, and manual kelp farm. I go and knock it all down, it goes up. I throw it into a dispenser and it shoots it across the water line. Drops everything down that chute and smelt it down below. Main base, the 3 peaks that it's sitting on were here originally. And I just built across the top of them. And that the wooden house is the house that I originally started with. So this is like main production area. Main storage, concrete's up there. Most blocks are here. Speaking of which, I was going to say, don't I have some bones on me? Nope, I don't. I put those in the other chest. And enchanting, of course. All the things for enchanting. This is food area. That goes down to the main front walk. One of the last things we did was build this. Oh, I thought I'd miss it. Okay. But yep, water vader that goes from... I didn't mean to jump in, but level 200 all the way down to bedrock. Just for the fun of it. Diggy Rock did one, and I said, I'm going to copy that. And he says, go ahead. So I did. There's ground floor if we want to get out. I started building a room down here, but nothing too major yet. No, I don't want to go back up. Like I said, nothing too major yet. Going back up is faster. We'll go stop at the Space Center real quick. Here's a name you'll be really familiar with. XO. Mr. Garden. And up here is AKA M3. Right there. This is the Space Center. rabbit. Yeah, I had a couple hundred rabbits until an Enderman came and pulled a block out and they got away. But rocket, gantry, and build crane for building the rocket. And this is the build house. And control center over there with the portal in it. That's where the one train led to. Then our radar tower. This was a few streams worth of time. Go fly through, aka. Little monument down there. And right over here is my iron farm. And Fluffy Bunny's name up in lights. But this whole room that I'm standing on was filled with rabbits. And somehow a block got taken out. They all got away. And their numbers have been diminishing, but you'll see rabbits all over here. This was filled with rabbits at one time. And then my AFK spot for the Iron Golem farm. Yep, so another village. There's still 5 or 6 villagers that are now about 100 blocks out that way. And a few blocks under the bottom of the ocean. Just to keep them separate and away from the others in case something happens to these guys. I don't have to move them in, or villagers in from somewhere way out. Trying to think here if there's anything else of real interest. And probably not. I thought there is just one more thing that I've been working on for the last week or so. It's not done yet, but it's close. Yep, this takes a little bit. Still takes a little bit. We're at least halfway there. Can kind of tell what we're doing here. The outer ring that I put in, I think is a couple blocks too far, so I need to go trim off the couple outer ones because they'll go and they'll stand there and not come in. See, like he's just standing there. But when you want to repair your tools and everything else, this is a great place to do it. Cold fire, nice. Yep. Come on, sink back down. I have to get right up to the window to activate him sometimes. Okay, that one again. I added onto the roof over the top so the gas would quit shooting as much. But I need to add some more onto it. I still take pot shots at the window. See, just a little bit out of range and they don't want to jump in. Okay, there come those guys. There come those ones. Take them off a little more. Yeah, see, that guy's still just sitting there. There's the gas, but now I can't shoot past the pigment. Lurk mode, sorry, but I need to prep some food. It has been lots of hours since last time I ate. Have a great rest of the stream. See you later. And OFC, the light will be on. Cool. Thank you for joining tonight, EXO. I appreciate it. And the raid, thank you much for that as well. And I'm going to be cutting it short here pretty quick too. This was going to be our last stop. And if you got 30 seconds more, this is an impressive sight, but you've probably seen it before. Going through one by one, repairing the tools. Let me jump out here. There's usually a few orbs that are sitting right back here. Experience is always awesome. Yep. And I'm not going to empty this out this time, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Not for a couple of minutes. Yep, removing the gear will speed it up, but I had to repair the gear too. The couple of explosions and everything else, so. If I'm just doing tools, I'll take it off. Okay. Just a quick double check to make sure there's no orbs out here, and I see a few. A little bit of gold. Waste not, want not, right? That's just faster. Yep. I agree with you completely. Oh, and at the bottom there was a smelter. I had taken put all the swords into a dropper that sends them down a chute into another hopper that sends them all into a furnace. So I don't waste any of the swords. And now we're back at home. Okay, out now. See you later, EXO. Thanks again for the raid. And with that said, I'm going to follow suit with them. And I'm going to call it a night here. Thursday nights are always a short night because I got to get up Friday morning. And I have a 3-hour drive to have a meeting and then a 3-hour drive back. So it's going to be a long day. But with that said, I want to thank everybody for joining me this fine evening. I appreciate it very much. As always, I stream for the fun of it, and you guys make it better and better. And you guys are the reason why I do this. So thank you all. I can't say that enough. With that said, I'm going to take and call it a night here. So we need to do our raid thing. There's the message. When we get to whoever, type it in once and once only. We choose not to spam. And I already know I want to raid Textinate. Reason I say that is because Tex raided us last night. And EXO isn't playing at the moment. Otherwise we'd go raid him. Alrighty. So with that in mind, let's get this put in here. Have a great night, Yankee. Thank you very much, AKA. I really appreciate that. Man, I say that a lot, but I try to show my appreciation as much as I can. And I think you know it. With that said, here comes the raid message. It's going through. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid now. See you, bye.